Do you ever get the feeling that someone in your life might not be as genuine as they seem? Maybe it's the way they talk, subtle inconsistencies in their actions, or that gut feeling telling you something is off. You're not alone. Spotting inauthenticity can be challenging, especially when some people are so skilled at hiding their true selves behind a mask of kindness and charm. But here's the thing. No matter how well they hide it, their words and actions often reveal the truth, if you know where to look. In this video, we're breaking down 10 key signs that someone might not be as authentic as they appear, helping you separate genuine connections from shallow pretenses. 1. They insist on common ground. Have you ever met someone who seems to have everything in common with you? Your hobbies, experiences, even the challenges you've faced? Sure, it could be a coincidence, but more often it's a tactic. Fake people often mirror your life to gain your trust quickly. Think about it. How likely is it that someone's life aligns so perfectly with yours? Genuine connections grow naturally over time, while inauthentic ones feel exaggerated or forced. If their shared experiences seem too convenient to be true, they probably are. 2. They agree with everything you say. At first, having someone who constantly agrees with you might feel validating, but it's actually a red flag. Authentic relationships involve healthy disagreements and thoughtful discussions. Fake people, on the other hand, avoid conflict like the plague. They'll agree with everything you say, even when it's clear they hold a different opinion. And if you pay attention, you'll notice they rarely share their own thoughts or preferences. This kind of behavior stems from a desire to keep things smooth and agreeable, but often for their own gain. 3. Their words don't match their body language. Have you ever felt confused by someone's mixed signals? Maybe they're congratulating you, but their smile feels forced, or they're claiming to be happy for you while crossing their arms defensively. Words can be rehearsed, but nonverbal cues are harder to control. Genuine emotions are reflected in both words and actions, while fake people often slip up. Watch for these subtle contradictions. They're one of the clearest signs of inauthenticity. 4. They avoid deep conversations. Do your interactions with someone often feel like they're stuck on the surface? Fake people tend to avoid meaningful conversations. They'll talk about trivial topics like the weather or gossip, but steer clear of discussing personal or serious matters. Why? Vulnerability. Genuine conversations require openness and honesty, something fake people are uncomfortable with. They prefer to keep things light and superficial, leaving you feeling like nothing real was shared. 5. Their stories keep changing. Have you noticed inconsistencies in what someone tells you? One day, their story sounds one way, and the next, it's completely different. These shifting details might seem harmless at first, but over time, they add up. This behavior often reveals that they're not being truthful. Whether it's to impress you, manipulate a situation, or hide their true intentions, their web of half-truths becomes harder to maintain the more they speak. 6. Their responses feel scripted. Ever feel like someone's answers are a little too perfect? When you ask them questions, their responses might come across as rehearsed, polished, or overly generic. Real conversations have a natural rhythm, with moments of hesitation, humor, or surprise. When someone's replies feel calculated or robotic, it's often a sign they're not being authentic. 7. Their compliments feel forced or over the top. Compliments are great when they're genuine, but fake people often use flattery as a tool. They might shower you with exaggerated praise, but it feels hollow, like they're trying to win your approval rather than truly admiring you. For example, they might gush about how incredible you are in a way that doesn't match the situation. Authentic compliments are specific and heartfelt, not forced or contrived. 8. They only reach out when they need something. Does this sound familiar? Someone who disappears when life is good for them, but suddenly shows up when they need help. Fake people often treat relationships as transactional. They're there for what you can offer, not because they value the connection. You might notice they're quick to ask for advice, favors, or emotional support, but they're rarely around when you need the same. True relationships are reciprocal. If someone only reaches out when it benefits them, their interest isn't genuine. 9. Their attention is fickle. Have you noticed someone who seems completely engaged with you until someone more important walks into the room? Fake people's attention is often self-serving. They prioritize whoever can offer them the most at that moment. If someone consistently drops you for others when it's convenient, it's a clear sign they're not invested in building a meaningful connection. 10. Their actions don't align with their words. This is perhaps the biggest red flag. Fake people are experts at making promises they can't keep. They'll talk about how much they care, how they'll always be there for you, but when it's time to follow through, they're nowhere to be found. True authenticity is reflected in consistent actions, not just words. When someone's behavior doesn't match what they say, it's a sign their intentions aren't genuine. Spotting fake people in your life might feel like solving a puzzle, but these signs can help you uncover the truth. From shifting stories to mismatched body language, paying attention to these red flags can protect you from shallow connections. Surround yourself with people who value honesty, whose words and actions align, and who seek deep, meaningful relationships. Life is too short for anything less. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more insightful content. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching.